What if I told you you could replace all these remotes with only one? Let me present you the Sofabaton X1S. So this device was sent to me by Sofabaton for review, and all the information you will be receiving on this video, it's all from me and my thoughts about it. Okay, so and I will also explain about the device itself. So Sofabaton X1S Remote, it's a ultimate remote solution. One touch away, say goodbye to the clutter and the confusion of multiple remote controls. Features include the customized Sofabaton app, one-touch activities, voice control, the powerful hub API integration, future-proof code databases updates, and more. The Sofabaton X1S is more than just a remote, giving you complete control over the home entertainment system. It represents convenience, customization, and compatibility in one universal remote. So this is the remote itself. So there's no battery, so there's no replaceable battery. So there's a lithium battery inside that charges by USB-C, and so you have this ball that you control. So the screen is not touch, everything is done by the buttons. This one is like a scroll, like the ones in on the mouses. Okay, so and then you will have the buttons to control all your devices, and all of them you can make changes, but I will explain that later. So we receive inside the box a quick guide and the hub. So this is the hub. So this is the unit that will send Bluetooth and infrared and radio frequency and Wi-Fi signals to all your devices. Okay, so this needs to be close to your devices, okay, because it will be sending signals. And so these are the connections: USB-C for power, and there are two slots for extensions for the infrared controllers. So imagine you have these placed in one place of your living room, but then you have some devices that are inside a cabinet, and the light from the infrared doesn't reach there. So there are cable extensions that I will be showing right away. So this is the USB-C for power supply or to charge your remote control, and these are the extensions I told you about. So you can each cable comes with two, so you need to stick those infrared flashers close to your devices in order you can control them even if they are far away from this hub. Okay, and so we have two cables, one for charging the remote and the other one it's for the hub. And of course the hub comes with a power supply. That's everything inside the box. So let's start up the hub. How to to pair it with the remote, it's really easy. So some parts of the video will be in double speed or more, otherwise the video would be really long. Okay, so in order to do this we need to pair by Bluetooth, and also we need to turn on location. Okay, and you have to press the button on the hub, and then it will start searching for Wi-Fi after you enter your credentials. Okay, and then you are able to change the name. I'll leave it as it is. So we can add infrared, we can add Bluetooth, and we can add radio frequency and Wi-Fi. Right now I'm searching for my smart TV, so it's a Toshiba, and I couldn't find the exact model, so I just searched other model and it worked. Okay, so if you don't find the model, the exact model on the database, and I can tell you that database has more than 6,000 brands and 500,000 home entertainment devices, so the list is huge. Okay, if you don't find it, try to add another one from the same brand, test it, and then probably it will work, and then you can make the necessary changes. Okay, so it was really easy, and I did it. You will see in my remote that I added the Toshiba from another model, and then I also had it by Bluetooth, because it is a smart TV with Bluetooth. So I also had it by Bluetooth. So you will see Toshiba several times on my remote. So yes, we can do it, more than one, and then you choose the one that works best for you. Okay, so all the operations, all the setup is done on your smartphone through the application. Okay, then we have to sync the remote, and then it will send the information to the remote controller, and it will be ready to operate. Okay, it's really easy to do. So right now I'm going to add one, but with the learning for infrared. Okay, and I will use the learn from device. Okay, it's really easy. So I'm adding the Sony Trinitron, the Tube TV, the CRT TV. You see the little one on the right of the LCD, and it's really easy, as you can see. So we just need to click on the application, the key that you need to press, and then point the remote, pressing the same exact key directly to the hub. It has to be like this, really close and to the top, otherwise sometimes fail. So I was not I was having some errors before, and then doing like exactly like the picture on the application, it works flawless. And it's really easy to use this mode, the learning, from the original remote. And yeah, it's really easy and works best. I'm going to show you right now operating the TV with the Sofabaton X1S. Okay, so you can give it the name you want, and also choose the icon. So it's really easy to use. Okay, just to show you. So, and remember, then we have to sync. And now, as I told you, so I have several Toshibas, and I have already other devices on my remote, because I created the video after testing the device for 2 or 3 days. So that's why you see a lot of devices already on my remote control, my Sofabaton. Okay, and as you can see, I'm operating the Tube TV, the CRT TV, the Sony Trinitron, right after creating the codes from the learning option, and it works really well. one of the things I don't like is whenever you want to switch from one device to the other, you have to use two hands on the remote, because the back button is on, it's on the top right, and it's difficult to do it with only one hand. Okay, so right now I'm going to add by Bluetooth. Okay, so I will be adding the Google Chrome, and so just for you to see that is really easy to start adding all your devices to your Sofabaton, and it works really well. Remember, some parts of the video like this one is in double speed. It takes a little bit more time, but the process is really simple. Once you find the exact device on the database, you just select it, it starts to install, and then so for this one we will need to finish by activating the Bluetooth on the Chromecast. So I will select Bluetooth and I will search for Sofabaton, and then I will select it and click pair with the Chromecast remote, original remote when pairing, and after that it will be ready to operate directly with the Sofabaton remote. Okay, so the TV took a while to pair. It was not a problem with the Sofabaton. Now it's complete, so it's ready. And now, as you can see, if you want to use it, just select it with the scroll ball, and then as you can see, it's working really well. Everything working really nice. So in this part of the video, I'm operating the controller for you to see that I have several devices on the controller, and it's really easy to switch from one to another one. And I'm also controlling a 4K splitter. You see it on the left bottom corner of my TV. You see 3 red lights. So this is a HDMI splitter with the 4 connections, but right now I'm using only 3, and I'm able to control it directly from the remote. About the battery, so as I told you, the battery is internal and it lasts for 45 days once fully charged. The LCD screen, if not in use, will go black. That means it will be saving battery. One thing that I don't like on this control, when to go back or to switch from one device to another one, you have to go and click on the top right corner. So it's difficult to do with only one hand. Okay, so that's the only thing so far that I don't like about this device. Okay, but as you can see, I can also control an Xbox 360. Of course, I cannot play with it, but the menus, I can use it, and it works really well. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about one of other options we have on the application. So imagine you lose your remote on your living room somewhere, you don't find it. So there's an option, you can activate it and it will beep. So if you press find my remote, it will beep, start beeping, and until you get it, it will not stop. Okay, So probably you will not use these very often, but one day you will, and it's good to have it. Okay, continue. So as I told you, so we don't need to point the device to the TV. So but I'm recording the video, that is why I'm showing right now pointing to the TV, because it makes sense to make the recordings. Okay, another stuff that can be done with this remote, and that one needs a deep dive, because I need to play more with it. I didn't perform a lot of tests to create the video, but I'm talking about activities. So we can create activities. So there is a menu on the application, and then here on the controller, where we can use activities. And what are activities? So we have more than one device on our living room that we assign here. So we can create an activity that can use, for instance, the TV, and then to go directly to Netflix. So I can create an activity that will say, okay, select the TV and then open directly Netflix. Okay, and so these are the activities I created. So you see, I have one for YouTube, I have one for Streamio, and then I created another one for Android box. But as I told you, this is something that I need to test deeper. So this one I'm using right now, you saw I pressed Streamio, and it went directly to Streamio, because I created that activity. It was really easy, just with the TV. But I will create a one right now for you to see that it's really easy to create. But they can be complex depending what you wish, because it works with more than one device. So you can assign several devices to work with an activity. Okay, so imagine I wanted to create an activity. This will be an example. It will not do anything in particular, but so you can choose from your list the devices you want to create the activity, and then we need to select which is the device that will be controlling the activity, so the main device for the buttons to work. And then you give it a name, and you select the icon, and that's it. So but you need to, so imagine that you need to switch HDMI or something, so you have to include those steps inside the activity. So imagine that you turn on the TV, you switch to HDMI 3, which is assigned to one of those devices, and then on the device of the HDMI 3, you open one particular application. So you create the activity with all those steps, and that's it. When the activity is created, when you start it, it will perform all those tasks, and it will work really well. But as I told you, it takes a deep dive on the try and error to see if it works, and then we do all the adjustments, and yeah, it's really nice to have the activities. But as I told you, in this video I didn't give a deep dive to perform complex activities. Okay, so I only did that one for Streamio. Overall, So this is in fact a spectacular device. So if you want to keep all the other remotes in a drawer and use this one, and once you get used to it, you can operate it even in the dark, because we have the little LCD screen on the remote, and it's really easy to set up. And once you get used to it, yeah, I think you cannot live without it. So thank you very much, Sofabaton, for sending this unit to me. I will be learning more about it. Also, something that I didn't speak about it. So they say it's compatible with the Amazon Alexa and also with the Google Assistant. I didn't try that. I have both, but I didn't try. But for the devices I had it, I assigned here to the controller. They all work really well. The learning capability, it's really good for old equipment. And yeah, so I also able to work with my CRT TV, my retro gaming TV, and it's amazing. So being able to control everything with just one controller, it's like a dream. So if you are looking for a solution like this one, don't think twice, because this is in fact a reliable equipment. And yeah, that's it. Good quality, no batteries required, so included the internal battery, and the quality, the remote in your hand, it feels really premium. So once again, thank you very much, Sofabaton, for sending me this unit for review, and I will be using it uh, from now on. Thank you, and I catch you on a new video. Bye bye.